Trustee Model makes lots of offhanded comments, interrupts people, he uses the word corruption and pay to play, and he demeans people. He demeaned Trustee Faveza last week, the last meeting. And he often says, well, somebody got a contribution and therefore their vote must be bought. No one believes that anybody's vote is bought. And the point here is that Trustee Model has repeatedly attacked people on this board for accepting a donation and then later, in one case 2.5 years later, voting on something. But here, it's okay for Trustee Model. Now, he didn't do anything wrong. Nobody believes that his vote was bought, nor were the other votes bought. But he makes it sound like other board members are corrupt because they accept a donation. And yet, he doesn't acknowledge it when he accepts a donation and votes. Now, there was nothing wrong with him accepting a donation. But if his standard is that if he accepts a donation from someone, and he can't vote or shouldn't vote for that, then he shouldn't accept any donations. And he certainly should not have accepted a donation from the Village Center when we all know that many, many projects are going to have to come forward about the Village Center. So in his own standards, where he accepts $1,000 from the Village Center for his campaign, he is effectively abrogating his duties as a trustee because he's effectively saying he wouldn't vote on anything that came before the board involving the Village Center, our biggest economic engine in the village. So he is inconsistent, to use a word. Now, I'd like to see these comments stopped, and we had hoped these comments would stop, but he continues to make them. So I think it's only fair that Trustee Schiappa pointed out that Trustee Model also gets donations, and he also votes in favor of things when people have given him donations. Doesn't make his vote wrong. I don't think his vote was wrong. Trustee Schiappa said his vote isn't wrong. But neither are the other people that vote when they get contributions. So